go on is for those who are self-aware. If you're self-aware, then that should automatically insinuate that you have hope within you and that you can see that there is a better future for humanity ahead of us right now. And you can choose to be on that timeline. A video that I like to watch when I'm feeling less than hopeful and need a little reminder that I'm not alone is a documentary, actually, kind of long. It's Encounters of the Fifth Kind by Dr. Greer. I believe that one is the best feeling one. You can watch all of his series, it's all amazing. That's just the one that gives me the most hope. Although he has one called The Lost Century that is supposed to give people hope. I just think it's a little bit more scary than the other ones. So Encounters of the Fifth Kind is my personal favorite. He explains where we should be and hope to be within our lifetimes for humanity to become more conscious and to start prioritizing relationships, especially those who aren't human. And a practice that I would like to give everyone this week is something that I do all the time, just because I'm self-aware that everyone and every being and everything around me is a reflection of me. So this is especially important when I'm feeling unsafe or I'm somewhere new, unfamiliar environment. A good reminder for me is that there's a part of them that is me. There's a part of them that has a higher consciousness. And before I walk into a building, I will walk in intentionally before I open the doors to connect with every soul inside of that building. So let's say we're walking into a supermarket. Maybe a supermarket in an area where someone with my complexion would not feel completely secure. So going in and losing the resistance just by being that, or remembering and reminding myself that regardless of these people's path and timeline, there is a deep part of them that comes from where I come from. And that's the part I connect to. I try not to take anything that they reflect back to me as personal, especially if it comes with a certain amount of misunderstanding or just maybe they were taught to hate or to resist people that look like me. So I walk in and I intentionally connect to that deep part of their souls. And as I breathe out, breathe in, and I breathe out and breathe in as I open the door. And I automatically put it in my conscious awareness that there is a part of them that is me, and having compassion for where they are at in their timeline at this time. So not only do I feel safer, but I'm also in reality, which would keep my emotions either on high alert or not a hypervigilance, but almost not my feelings, my intuition. Keep your intuition on point and do whatever it is you need to listen to your intuition more. And a good practice for that, if you're developing your intuition, is first try to remember the first time that you denied or acted against your intuition and it went bad for you, because I'm sure it did, and you felt some type of way, and you integrate that. Maybe it was from a long time ago when you were 4 and you're like, maybe I shouldn't touch that hot pan or that pan, but you did anyways and you got burned. That would be a time that you would have some type of resistance towards your intuition. And a way to develop it is give it super easy things to do. So let's say you need to pick whether you want an apple or an orange for lunch. Just ask your intuition what it would want more, and then just go with that. When it's a decision that isn't completely life altering, you don't have so much resistance with listening to it. It's just a practice so that when there comes a time where you do have to make a life altering decision, you respond on intuition and not your feelings, because your feelings are just information that are filtered through all of your beliefs, and it's going to take a lot of logical analyzing to try to figure out the pros and cons of this decision. If you have very little time, you need to respond from your intuition and then commit to it, and if there is any issues, just resolve later. So keep going, and I'll see you next week.